Man, I'm very, very happy today because the first guest I'm talking to, I'm a big fan of. I don't even think he knew, I was such a big fan. But when he got here, I was like jumping, on couches and stuff, saying how much I love his music. And these are the moments, that we appreciate as creatives, as interviewers, as, artists. And we're going to get into that conversation. But of course, this is MX24 TV. This is MX Live, conversations, music, questions, suggestions. I always want you guys to bring them through because this show is nothing without you. So please send them coming through. MX24 TV, every single platform. Yes, we're on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Facebook. Keep the messages coming through. Any idea you want to add to, the things we're talking about, please keep them coming through. When you do send messages, I always say at the hashtag MX Live, no spaces, no underscores. It makes it easier to find your stuff. And this show, again, is nothing without the things you add to it. So please keep them coming through. Now, today I have two guests, right? So we're going to get into the first one in a bit, and then we're going to go for a break, and then we're going to get to the next one. So, yeah, stay tuned in. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. MX24 TV, hashtag MX Live. Of course, I'm going to say again, a show like this is nothing without you. So please keep the message coming through. MX24 TV, every single platforms, no spaces, no underscores. And I'm going to continue to say you can stalk us anywhere in our DMs. If you have an artist you believe in, anybody you want to come through, if you want to come through, send us that DM and we're going to get back to you as soon as we can. Now, with every single show we have here, right, we place excerpts on Twitter, on Instagram, on X. When are we going to get used to X, right? On Instagram, on YouTube, and everywhere else. So in case you miss anything, you can go on there and check us out. Right now, it's time for my first interview. An artist I said earlier on, I'm a very, very big fan of. I know him as George. Right now,
yeah.
G West, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Bro, I'm very happy to have you here, man.
Yeah, I'm happy
how do you
to be
feel when, even though you're a growing artist, right? You have fans, who are excited about your music, can't get enough, want to get to know you, want to get close to you. How does that make you feel, man?
Well, it's amazing because when you're in the studio or you're in a room with a small setup, making music, something that you love, you don't really. You are not here thinking about how, oh my God, how people will see. Because sometimes I know I'm good at what I do, but then sometimes I actually forget how that can impact other people. So sometimes when people let you know, it's truly a great feeling.
Nice one. Now today we have to get into a lot. Your new single, your first single for the year. You've worked with artists like Joey B. That's my favorite song from you. That song like 5 years old, right? But we'll still get into that. The song we just played was a song you released before you took a little break, right?
Yes,
so we have a lot to get into, but fairly so. And we're going to get into fashion because your fashion sense is very, very unique, right? But as I was saying, fairly so, a bit of context into who G West is, right? First off, G West. Why the name G West?
Well, they used to call me that in school. So the G is for George. They used to call me West in school, like George West. For some reason, I don't know where the West came from, but then people used to call me that. Yeah, so, when I got into music, I decided to make it, G.
Because in my mind, you told me your name is George, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming, okay, George from West Africa.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie. That's the first thing that came to mind, right?
Yeah.
But you said in school you got that name. Were you always an entertainer in school?
In school, actually, no. I was like a pure artist. I used to record. Most people didn't even know I did music. I never went on stage, nothing like that.
For real?
Yeah. I wasn't.
Were you shy? Was that the possible
Not
reason?
really, but like I don't know, but I never felt really interested in that. Like I felt like, I don't know. I can't really explain it, but maybe I was shy. Maybe I'm just I'm just not admitting it. But then I never was on stage. It's just a few people that was around me that even knew I did music, and my classmates and stuff like that. So yeah, I wasn't really big in entertainment in school.
I'm assuming
I was big in making music.
Okay,
though. Yeah.
okay. I was about to say, I'm assuming your mates and teachers and lecturers must be a bit
Oh
surprised.
yeah. They will be. I mean, for my classmates, some of them
Yeah.
they won't be at all because they knew that I did music. But then, if anybody knew me in school, like maybe, by face, then if they see me, they'll be like, "Oh, this guy, I never knew he did," because I never,
Yeah.
showed it to anyone.
Was it difficult though? Because there's certain artists like Kendrick Lamar, like Joey B.
Yeah.
They're very, so to speak, reserved, right? They make music, but they always have to try and find a balance between being maybe introspective, more so being, for whatever reason, they're not out there or put themselves out there as much. Are you that kind of artist though?
Yeah, I believe I'm very reserved.
Okay.
I like to keep my stuff to myself.
Okay.
I'm about the music first and foremost. Like, you won't really see me do stuff that has nothing to do with, music.
Oh, okay.
I love music, I love fashion, and that's where it kind of, ends. I love stuff that has to do with creativity. Anything that has to do with that, I love. And so, yeah, even though I'm trying to push myself to be more out there and all, because it's also good, it's important, but I never want to like dilute the arts itself. Like, that is the most important thing to me. So that, like, I don't play with at all.
That's really, really interesting you're saying, because I love the way you use the word dilute. I use it a lot because people get lost.
It's
right?
very easy, like, because the glitz and glamour, it's very easy for. And the thing with music too is, like, it's easy to, have a hit song. Not easy to have a hit song, but when you have the hit song and it goes and you drop another song, and because you are known, people just follow anything you do.
Yeah.
And the music itself might be downgrading a little bit, like, as time goes on, and you might not really care because people still love it anyway. And I feel like that's the trap that a lot of really good artists, get. Like, that's where people like Joey and Kendrick, like you said, come in, because they, no matter what,
they don't care.
They don't, like, they come and they make sure that whatever they bring is top notch, and that's the type of artist I'm trying.
Have you ever been tempted though? Because it's like it's a numbers game for everybody. You don't have views or whatever, you're not doing well.
Honestly speaking, that's how I started, and I feel that's one of the reasons why I never really made it. Because I always wanted to do stuff that people wanted, not what I really, really wanted. And since I actually, started to be myself as an artist, as a person, like, who is doing music, that's when I'm seeing changes, because now I'm myself. This is something I'm not trying to do to gain the attention of people, even though that's part of the work, and that's great if it comes, but then that's not the main motivation. I'm trying to do the best music, the best art as possible, and put it out there. And I feel the people will gravitate towards it. Like, the right people will come, and that's me, as, in a nutshell, like, as an artist.
Bro, that's crazy you're saying, because everyone says be yourself.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's the most difficult thing to do for everybody.
It's easy to say, because then you get into spaces where, whoa, like, you feel like, whoa, this is not me, but this is what everybody else is doing. Maybe I should do this, because it's working for everybody else, So that's why I'm saying, like, it takes a lot of dedication, takes a lot of discipline, to be able to hush out the noise and just
takes a lot.
Make great stuff. Like, because making the great stuff, it takes like, when I tell you how I used to record, like, let's say 2 years ago, and how I do it now is so different, because now I take my time. At first, I could get in the booth, 30 minutes, song done. But now I can still do that, but I'm like, nah, there needs to be more in there that, shows me as a true artist, and that takes time. Like, that you can't escape.
Yeah, it's like the universe
takes time.
knows how it's going to gravitate towards you. You can't really explain it.
You can't. That's the thing. Like, you really can't. But then, you just have to. You have to let it come to you, just like you said. Like, sometimes the universe uses its way to, and sometimes you have to wait. You have to be, and that's why I feel some of these artists take so long, because then that 5 years, it's not just 5 years of them doing nothing. It's actually 5 years of great stuff. Take time. It does, and even though in this part of the world it's not really popular to take that long, and I'm not saying that's what I'm trying to do, but then I'm just saying it's not shocking that these people are held in such a high pedestal, because they take time, and when it comes out, this is something that's thought
Yeah,
do. So
it's really really interesting, and I like that you're saying these things because these are questions I've continually asked. I said I think just 3 weeks ago, it's like when you're an artist here and you're not even allowed to take a break, but taking a break
know,
is
right?
as important as releasing music.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's because there's a spot that everybody's trying to fill.
Yeah, just like you say, it's a numbers game. So now
It's right.
there's
right?
TikTok, man.
You don't have the numbers.
Yeah, you don't. There's TikTok, there's social media. You have
Yeah.
to, bro. You got to keep it going. But then sometimes you really need a break as an artist.
So what
that helps.
is your music? For those who've never heard your music, I could easily talk about maybe genres, but even from content, right, to the things you're saying in the music, to the message you're putting out, mixed with the type of beats you want to make. What is G West's music? For those who don't know.
Well, my music is true to me now, at least. It's true to me as an artist. My music, I do all types of music. Mainly I do, I like anything Afro, anything that has to do with our, original sounds. I like to mix in high life in there, put in some strings, typical Afro beats type of stuff, Afro fusion. I do R&B too, so I'm kind of a diverse artist, but I don't like to really say that because then it's like, whatever. Yeah, everybody
Right.
kind of says that.
Yeah.
But then I try to do what feels good to me as a person, and what feels good is what people's gonna hear. Like if it doesn't feel good to me, you're not gonna hear it, So that's the type of artist, I am, and I'm even trying to be more of, as the day goes.
Subjective question. Are you enjoying, as an artist and someone who listens to music, as a fan and as an artist, are you enjoying the Ghana music scene right now?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like now more than ever, actually, people are more open to people like me.
Okay.
In the first place, because I'm not. I would say I'm not very conventional to what Ghanaians are used to, but then there are still people out there that really, really, are seeking people that are just very different from what they are used to, and so the Ghanaian music scene now, more than ever, I feel like we have a shot because there are people, even though the biggest ones are the biggest ones, that's great, but then there are so many emerging acts that are amazing, that are doing great, that are doing music that can really compete outside of Ghana. So yeah, I mean, so far so good.
Yeah, I mean, I always use Amarian as example.
Bro, I was literally thinking
you're
about,
thinking,
oh
right?
my God.
I mean, I'd love to see.
It's like you read my mind, bro.
I mean, right?
I was literally thinking about her right now.
I was just thinking of you and her on a song, bro. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I mean, mine with her is personal. I'm in love with her. That's
personal.
That one, it'd be different matter, right? That one, it'd be different. But you and her on a song is going to be so crazy. Again, I'm just pointing to the universe, right?
Yes.
Let's just put it out there.
Let's just put it out there. We'll see.
It might just happen.
If that happens, you are the first person actually saying this. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that happens,
send it to me first.
I'm gonna send it to you first, and I'm gonna be here first before anyone.
And I want to be in the video.
Exactly.
And I want to be her love interest in the video.
No problem. You will be the muse.
Producer,
of the video.
please double record this video. Let's put it somewhere. But yeah, bro. I mean, these artists like you and her, right? Are proof and are examples that it can be done. Because we see and we talk about these things. Talking about it is something, right? Putting it into place. Having an artist say, I want to be myself, and seeing that artist being themselves is a whole different thing. So I think you guys are evidence, right, that it can happen. You guys, I'm sure you're not where you want to be. Yeah. You want to win more awards, want to be on the biggest stages. God willing, that's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the fact that that path is being followed. It's again testament that it can be done.
It can be done, and
it can be done.
It's amazing, like the things that she's doing herself, she's achieving is such
crazy.
It's amazing, and I know like a lot of people here will be very, very inspired because things that you never thought was possible. She's doing it like on the regular, like it's nothing. Even though it's a lot of work being put in. But then she's making it look so easy, and that's what I think a true artist is. And
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
True artist. I mean, I'm speaking to a true artist today. So, bro, fashion. Fashion sense is crazy. As soon as I saw you, I was asking my guys for scissors, but my team couldn't get me no scissors, so I couldn't work on my trousers today. Thank you guys very, very much. But bro, what do you think about fashion right now and how it's, I think it's always been tied into music. You know,
Yeah,
let's go
yeah,
way
yeah.
back. You look at Pharrell,
Exactly.
you look at Kanye West, you know, these guys have always like tried to embed fashion music. Bring it down here. It seems like it's a growing thing. It's even, it's more tied in now, right?
Yeah,
You see
more than
crazy
ever.
stuff on the street. What do you think about the fashion scene now, man?
Well, fashion is amazing. I think Ghanaians are really fashionable though. Like I've been in spaces where like it's like yo, like and there's a lot of great designers here too, who do amazing work, and it's amazing even seeing where Ghanaian fashion is going. Like looking at some of these brands, FTY and all. Like it's amazing. Like if I was told this like 6 years ago that this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like these people are really entering spaces that was impossible back then. So it's testament that we do have talents in the arts, but like I mean we know this. Like
Yeah, we do.
people like you yourself.
Yeah, bro.
And
I'm
like
keeping
a
it light
true
today.
I mean I'm sure they know, but then like a true artist as well, who can just branch out, do other stuff like it's nothing, making it look so easy.
Sure.
It's amazing. So fashion, obviously, I feel like it's part of Ghanaian culture. Be it our local stuff, how look at our prints and stuff.
Yeah,
It's so original. Like it's some of these symbols that we even use in our clothes and stuff. It's known worldwide. So it's amazing, and I'm just glad to be following those the footsteps of
Nice one. Again, love the way it's tying in with the music,
Exactly.
standing out and staying true to yourself. Now, the interesting thing, the irony in this is, your new song is called People Pleaser. Opposite of who it seems like you are, right?
Yeah.
So please give us some context, man, before we listen to the music.
Yeah, People Pleaser is not about me. It's about a
that
girl.
makes sense.
Yeah, it's about somebody else. So it's about a girl who is a people pleaser, and I'm trying to tell them to stop and have me please them for a change. Basically, that's what the song talks about.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Funny, true story?
Oh no, it's just no.
Okay.
It's not a true
G
story.
says it's not a true story. So, but you released this year, your first single for the year.
Yes, first single for the year.
When was this released?
Last Friday. Is it last?
Oh,
week?
it's new.
It's very, very new. Yeah, it just came out.
Okay. So let's listen to People Pleaser. We have the audio.
Yes.
When we get back, we're going to find out if we're going to get video, plans for the year, and everything else. Check this out. Sheesh. Oh, man. Congrats on good music, man.
Thank you.
Bro, that's a good tune.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to record this?
Oh, this like a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy. Oh, that's a really good
Thank you.
song. Are we going to get video? Please say yes.
We
Please
have a
say yes.
video. There's a video.
Oh, there's a video out. There's an
Yes.
official video out.
Yes.
Was that released right after the song? Or in the day?
Actually, it's not out, but then the video is supposed to be in the studios. But I don't know why it's not playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not on YouTube and stuff yet.
It will be there this Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Yes, this
Okay.
Wednesday.
So what we'll do is we'll try to get to play tomorrow's Tuesday.
Okay.
Or Wednesday when I'm on air.
Yeah,
because
it will
this
be out officially out
on
on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So then we can do
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because bro, this is that's crazy. That's crazy.
The
But-
video is even way crazier. So
Sheesh,
yeah, the
can't wait
video
to
is-
watch it as a fan, of course. But we're speaking before you do leave me. You took a little break. Was it for personal reasons, for business reasons, or for creative reasons?
Yeah, for personal reasons, creative reasons, and also I'm in a wonderful partnership with my label. So
Okay.
all that was in play. So I wanted to take as much
Okay.
time as possible to get all that sorted out, and now everything is sorted out. So
Okay.
it was a good time to also create as an artist, and I feel I've been able to do that. So yeah,
Bro, I feel like
back.
you really understood yourself.
Yeah,
Right. I mean,
absolutely.
I'm in a position where I get to ask so many questions. So whether I like it or not, I have some level of psychology is always in what I do. And what I get from you is like you really, really understood yourself. And I know even with the record labels, it's business, but I get the feeling from the way you're talking is they understand you as an artist. Very
Absolutely.
important.
That's
Very
what
important.
that's one of the reasons why I was always independent,
Okay.
because nobody really got me as an artist. This is the first time
Okay.
that my label 610 Music gets me. So it's like
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, this is like heaven for any artist who
yeah.
really is felt seen, and also is made like you are able to carry yourself artistically and not let, and like it's like mostly for labels, it's like what they say goes and nothing matters anymore. But in this case, it's like the opposite. You know,
Nice
and
one.
it's amazing.
Shout out to the label, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
the label. So what's the plans for the year before you leave me? Any more music, or are we going to promote this one for a while?
Absolutely, there's more music. I have a EP coming up very soon.
Okay.
Not announced yet or anything. So this is a single off of that EP.
Okay.
And it's with Ghanaian Stallion. Shout out Ghanaian Stallion. This is a song with me and Ghanaian Stallion. He's a producer, and so it's a joint, partnership type thing.
Okay.
And more music coming up, so everybody do follow me on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you do your social media stuff is GWest Superstar, GWEST Superstar. Also follow me on, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Video drops on Wednesday. It's G-West or even GWest Superstar too. When you type, you're going to see GWest over there.
Please find
Subscribe.
him, find him, bro.
Thank you,
As a
brother.
fan, I'm very happy
Thank
for
you,
what
I'm a
you're
fan
doing.
too.
I'm
Thank
enjoying the
you.
music. I hope we get to talk some more.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to see the stuff you have coming out, because I know it's going to be
too.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's going to
yeah,
be crazy.
yeah.
I do have to let him go, but guys, as he's saying, we're going to get the video. We're going to play for you. Find the song, Shazam it, buy it. I've always said, and I'm going to continue to say, that is the #1 way to support the artist. You buy the music, it seeps into the performances, the fashion, the music videos, the traveling like we want to see, and even the features, right? So, we'll be right back. I have another guest coming through. Stay tuned in.